Hello and welcome to Instrumental Fragrance, a channel dedicated to fragrances, music, and style. Today I'm going to be reviewing Naxos by Xerjoff. This fragrance is a niche fragrance in EaudeParfum concentration. Let's go ahead and open it up and show you the presentation of the fragrance. This is a 100 ml bottle, and with Xerjoff they go big with their presentation. You do get 3 boxes, so you got that outer shell box, and then you got this box which says Naxos down at the bottom. The 100 ml concentration is EaudeParfum as well as on that, and then you've got your ingredients, your batch code, things like that on the back. Now you slide open this box and out comes this beautiful After you pull it out of that box, you got a beautiful purple box that's revealed, showing the fragrance. It's got 2 little blanket-like things here that you can flip up, revealing the fragrance. It says Naxos. It's got an X for Xerjoff. I'll go ahead and pull it out of the box here for you. Onto the floor goes part of the box. And beautiful gold design on the back, just gorgeous. You've got, it says Xerjoff there around the collar, there's the X. It's a beautiful fragrance overall as far as the presentation goes. Now I'm going to tell you about the longevity, the way this thing performs overall as far as sillage, where you might want to wear this, when you might want to wear this fragrance, as well as the fragrance's notes and a lot more. But first, if you do like content like this, could you please do me a huge favor and like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for the YouTube algorithm? That would be greatly appreciated. It would mean the world to me. Now on to the fragrance. The top notes of this fragrance are lavender, bergamot, and lemon. And it's a very fresh opening, very herbaceous opening. You do get mid notes of honey, cinnamon, cashmeran, jasmine, sambac in this fragrance, as well as base notes of tobacco, vanilla, and tonka bean. Now the 2 main factors of this is that the tobacco and the honey mix together beautifully with that lavender, and that's kind of gives you a fresh tobacco sweet scent that has gourmand hints and warm hints. To me, this scent is perfect for the winter and the fall, as well as the spring. And I feel like this is a great fragrance if you're looking for a fragrance to wear out on a date, or if you're looking for something when you're going to be close contact with people that enjoy fragrances around the holidays. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this one for you, just so I can be remembered about it and kind of go over what it reminds me of, and give you guys overall pricing on this fragrance and where you can pick it up at a discount. See, a beautiful atomizer for this fragrance. Great distribution on that. There is an X2 on the atomizer for Xerjoff, which I really like. Lots of attention to detail again with this. Just as I remembered it. Definitely the cinnamon, the cashmeran give this warmth to it, and the vanilla, the tobacco, and the tonka bean mixed together for a beautiful sweetness. Lavender is so relaxing in this. It's such a relaxing fragrance overall. And that bergamot comes across in that opening with the lemon, kind of giving you a little bit of a citrus feel, which makes this quite unique. It's like a citrus gourmand tobacco fragrance. Deep notes of honey here as well. This is just a beautiful fragrance overall. It does remind me kind of like a cherry pipe tobacco. If you ever get a pipe tobacco and you go to like smoke it, or you go to a tobacco shop and you go to try the different types of tobacco that they have, you can try this pipe tobacco. So they even have cherry flavored ones. And this kind of feels like a very realistic cherry pipe tobacco, mixed with a vanilla, a honey, and a tonka, which adds a beautiful sweetness to this fragrance. Now, I purchased this fragrance myself at Maxaroma. So all of these, just like all my reviews, basically are all my own. Even if I didn't purchase it, I would let you guys know, and it would be my own review. But since I didn't purchase this with my own money, you guys can definitely know it's going to be a real review here. Longevity on this fragrance is fantastic. I get 10 hours plus with a really, really good sillage. The sillage does die down, so it's closer to the skin after about 2 to 3 hours. In the hotter seasons, I was getting more and more of the cinnamon coming through, and that cinnamon was adding an extra depth that kind of almost gave the tobacco a humidor type of a smell as well. So this does have some other facets to it. It's a wonderful fragrance for bedtime as well if you're looking to relax, read a book, warm up. Definitely a more niche style of fragrance when it comes to that. But definitely if you're a beginner and you're trying to get in a niche, I definitely can recommend Xerjoff Naxos is one of the first fragrances that you should get, or a fragrance you could go after to at least try samples of. Always try before you buy, especially on these more expensive fragrances. I know this fragrance does retail in its full presentation 100 ml bottle for $250, and this is available at Maxaroma is where I purchased it. Now there are codes and discounts, and so if you follow Maxaroma, you follow the internet and you look for this, you can kind of score it at a good price. I got mine for $186, so it's really not that expensive for $186. Makes it about $20 more than your average Dior fragrance or YSL release.
Perspective.
And I would say that this is definitely well worth that extra money. Just try to find it on a good discount. Try it before you buy it because it might be too sweet for some people. I know the tobacco, the vanilla, the tonka, the honey, the cinnamon can all kind of lead itself to a sweet kind of feel, but especially since this is more of like a cherry pipe tobacco in this fragrance. Wonderful vanilla though, it's a very realistic vanilla. And the lavender to me is very nice in this as well. It's not my favorite lavender of a fragrance of all time, but it's definitely not really the main note overall. So it's just kind of there to keep it fresh, keep it relaxing, and that honey just kind of keeps you in a mellow mood as well. Honey really keeps things warm, and when you got warm notes of honey, cinnamon, and cashmere, that really helps. You don't get too much jasmine sambac in this, but I think maybe it's given it a little bit of a cleaning type of feel or a clean feel. Getting the cumarin and the tonka bean, it's great as far as that. That comes across wonderful. So this is kind of like a fougere style with a honey, tobacco, gourmand. So it's like a gourmand fougere is what I would kind of say. Definitely not an old school fougere and definitely not an old school barbershop scent. And definitely not a traditional tobacco scent, as it's not so heavy. Overall, I would rate Naxos by Xerjoff a 9 out of 10. And I think with the longevity being 10.5 hours or 10 hours plus, depending on, your skin type, you might get a little less or a little more. I think it's definitely well worth the money, especially at the $186 price, and even at the $250 price. I'll leave a link down below so that way you can purchase this fragrance if you'd like. I know that it's great to be able to get these at discounts and from great reliable discount sites such as Maxaroma, so I will leave their link down below. I know there's codes available, so definitely check the internet for good fragrance discount codes. You can find these all over. Just with a quick search, go Maxaroma discount codes and then find whatever is best and whatever's going on. I know a lot of things right now they're not allowing discount coupon codes on top of because they're having a fantastic Black Friday sale. So definitely check into that. This is a great fragrance too if you're looking to get a fragrance right before the holiday season or something that can be warming and sweet during the holiday seasons. So I definitely recommend this for the fall, winter, spring, and perfect time of year right now is to kind of get this type of a fragrance if you're trying to find something as far as usefulness. So overall, I love Naxos. If you're a fan of this fragrance content, please do like, subscribe, and share this video. And follow me so you can see all these other videos as well.